From Facebook scandals and mental health services hitting the news scene to Franklin Bishop apologizing and finding out if your household items are dope or noteworthy, I'm your host, Jana Howard, and I will be covering all of the above to everything in between as I bring you another special episode of YouTuber News. Bump! Anyways, starting with the real news here on our beloved YouTube, the Dayton VA Cemetery buries more than 1,000 veterans a year. But only a couple years ago, only about 10% of those vets received full military honors during their burials, according to many news sources such as News Center 7. They state, and what is troubling is that the honor squad is struggling to get new volunteers. With that being said, it makes me sad to think that past veterans don't get the proper honor burial that they deserve for serving our beloved country. However, if you would like to make me happy along with many other veterans, you could take the opportunity and in your spare time go and sign up to be a volunteer. You can do that by going to www.cem.va/volunteer.nca.asp. However, moving on to another topic in the news, Aretha Franklin died August 16, 2018 at age 76. Moving to many sources on the YouTube scene, she was given a funeral fit for a queen, for some said she was the Queen of Soul. The funeral was extravagant and angelic. It was as they intended, fit for a queen. However, at the funeral, a certain Franklin Bishop takes a moment at a time with pop idol Ariana Grande as he apologizes for touching her inappropriately. He states, "It would never be my intention to touch any woman's breasts." He continues saying, "It's not about the way I meant it or it meant bad. If somebody took it the wrong way or was offended by it, the easiest thing and the right thing for me to do as a Christian, as a man of God, is to apologize." He finishes up with, "The last thing I want to do is be a distraction to this day, which is all about Aretha Franklin." Such a moving day that particular day, and so was all of our news. Again, if you would like to go volunteer for that honor burials, you can go to www.cem.va.gov/cem/volunteer.nca.asp. I'll leave a link to that in the description. Moving on to another topic for this week's episode, a topic we have yet to cover that covers some of the YouTuber majority: anime. Thanks to Watch Mojo, if you head on over to their channel, they have recently released a new video consisting of the top 10 animes of the 2018 summer. Just as a sneak peek into that video and others, here are some of the top 10 animes of 2018, starting with My Hero Academia, Fairytail, Violet Evergarden, and ending it with Sword Art Online. Again, there was only a few out of the best animes of 2018. But along with old animes reaching their peaks and new ones reaching theirs, if you're an anime watcher and you happen to be in love with the show I'm about to mention, then you should know that Hiro Mashima has just released on August 24th of 2018 the official trailer of the new final season of Fairytail. That is right, the final season is finally here. You can check out that trailer at your local YouTube search bar by typing in Fairytail 2018 trailer. I'll also leave a link to it in the description below if that's too much for you to do. And it should be the very first one, that is, if you look it up. Along with the new season coming out of Fairytail, Mashima has also been working on other doings. For example, apparently when Mashima went to New York Comic-Con, a fan requested him to draw Natsu Dragneel and Lucy Heartfilia's daughter. He then granted them the request, and then he asked the crowd whether they would want it to be a boy or a girl. Majority vote won for a daughter, not a son. Mashima then came up with a sketch for Nashi Dragneel, as she is called in the fandom. You can go take a peek at that sketch by going to your local Google search bar and typing in Mashima's sketch of Nashi Dragneel. Fairytail is one of the biggest known animes and will forever be in our hearts. However, if you aren't an anime person and have no idea what I'm talking about, then this topic maybe isn't for you. Maybe the next one is. That's right, as we wean ourselves away from the anime topic, we make our way into the musical industry. You heard me right, not music industry, the musical industry. Musicals are one topic yet to be talked about, so let's board the train and make our next stop the theater. Some of the top Broadway musicals this year are not only new ones, but also some old ones, such as Dear Evan Hansen, Aladdin, Waitress, Chicago, The Lion King, and many, many more. Music is always warming our hearts, whether it be in the form of Jason Derulo or the cast of Michael in the Bathroom. Music has been around for 50,000 years, and musicals happen to be a part of that ever since the first musical, The Elves, was shown on Broadway in 1857. And thanks to your local YouTube search bar, you can type in any musical name or number into it, and I'm sure it's to show. But along with the warmth of music, musicals also have drama, action, and real news. That's right, we're heading down the musical news lane for some of you might be wondering what's going on in the musical department. Some of you, I didn't say all of you. One big story that is currently arose was the fact that on August 21st, 2018, in Manhattan, Carol Shelley, Tony winner for The Elephant Man and original cast member for Wicked, died at age 79, a victim to cancer. Shelley was born in London, England on August 16, 1939, the daughter of Deborah, an opera singer, and Curtis, a composer. Shelley's career began on screen in British films before arriving in America, but when she did, she made it big here. As she started many things and created many things, one of those things being Wicked, where she created and played the role of a Madame Morrible. I know the cast and crew yearn for her, and so do all her adoring fans. But as they say in show business, the show must go on, and Shelley will go on living in our hearts. However, if you don't listen to musicals or have no idea what I'm talking about, then she may not live in yours, but she would definitely live in countless people's. Speaking of musicals, Random Encounters, a hit YouTube channel that creates video game musicals and more, he's just released a brand new FNAF musical, that is Five Nights at Freddy's, for all of his loving fans to watch. That's right, as we shift ourselves away from musical, we move straight into what makes YouTube, YouTube. On to our next and final topic of today's episode, YouTubers, the glue that holds YouTube together. From collaborations to just messing around on your own channel, YouTube has over millions upon millions of viewers and users. The top most famous channels consist of Smosh with a subscriber count of 23 million, PewDiePie with a subscriber count of 65 million, Jacksepticeye with a subscriber count of 20 million, and Shane Dawson with a subscriber count of 16 million. Now those are just some of the more famous ones. The more popular videos consist of react videos from the React channel and funny animal videos from the Dotto channel. However, just because your channel may not be the most famous or the more popular, it can still be funny as heck. For an example of this would be Lucidchart, with a subscriber count of 86k. Now, that's not a lot compared to PewDiePie, which is in the millions, but that's still a lot of viewers and subscribers. Now, some of you may not know who Lucidchart is. Well, my friends, that's what I'm here for, to tell you about the what and the who. And the about. Anyways, Lucidchart is a guy who creates funny videos about different kinds of animals. For examples, he covers the snakes, nope ropes, Yorkos, and nopes. However, he also covers many other things, such as Bitcoin explained in 60 seconds, tech jargon explained, emojis explained, and Star Wars relationships and memes. If you didn't know about Lucidchart until now, I recommend looking them up immediately. You can do that by using your local search bar and by typing in Lucidchart. Again, that is Lucidchart, Lucidchart. I will also leave a link in the description below if that is too much for you to handle. Anyways, that covers our YouTube topic for today's special episode of YouTuber News. Thanks for tuning in, and I, your host Anna Howard, look forward to seeing you on our next encounter with another special episode of YouTuber News. Live long and prosper.